Hey journalistas, this is Tuesday Terms. Sorry about the delay, but after watching Melody's video today, I decided that I wanted to sort of redo it to match something that she did. So our terms for today are doodles and zentangle. Most of us know what a doodle is, and I'll do a few doodles in a minute. I'm no artist, but doodling, you don't have to be an artist. You just have to be able to move your hand and have a pen. I decided to use my gel pens here, but I want to show you zentangle. A zentangle is, and I have no idea, a zentangle is repetitive patterns. And it's not a true zentangle unless it is a consistent repetitive pattern. One of the things that I sort of wanted to, and I've got a few things here to show you, and then I've got some websites that I'm going to connect for you. This is a simple zentangle, just a simple line with, and it starts, there's my repetitive pattern, and yeah, they can be a little off, but I mean, you can measure, use ruler, whatever, but I'm not a ruler person and I'm not a measurer person. And what you do with a zentangle is you do the same thing over and over. So I'm going to do that. Continue each one, and you can't really do one then go to the next and do it. You sort of need to go in order because of this pattern, because they do connect at a point. I can switch colors if I want. I can do whatever. I can make them squiggly lines, as long as I am doing the repetitive for zentangle. And one of the things I'll mention, there is a YouTuber that I think several of you all know her, because I've talked to some of you on, you say, oh yeah, I know who that is, that you watch. And Lizzie Brewer, Scrapping Unicorns, look her up on YouTube. Right now, she is in a zentangle mode. I think she's on number 19 or something, that she's doing a different zentangle every single day. So I would suggest that check that out if you're interested in seeing what's going on. Lizzie Brewer of Scrapping Unicorns on YouTube. And of course, that's just the basic pattern. I can color them in whatever, and then it goes to where once they all connect, you're supposed to start over. That's my repetitive pattern. I keep going. And on and on and on and on, until you want to stop. So you can see how you can do this on a page, a tag. You can make them as big or small as you want, or whatever, but that's, you get the idea. So that would be my repetitive pattern on that one. This particular one, I don't know, I'm just gonna, instead of sticking with black, I'm gonna do something different. This particular one, and a lot of the zentangles will start with where you have a box, and this is where you want to use a ruler and measure, feel free to. But a lot of the zentangles, that's where they started, with having a box and repetitive pattern in there. This one starts, and I'm angling mine a little there, 2 straight lines going down. Adding circles in it. And one of the websites I gave you, this is the one that was on there for today. And just I can't remember what the name was, but it was something. Of course, I could switch out my colors. I could use anything that you want. And that would be, and then I would continue on I could make them closer together or further apart. My choice. And I would continue on with this same pattern. One of the things that you could do would be to make these little 1-inch or 2-inch squares. And you would do the repetitive pattern. Of course, something this detailed might be hard to do. But okay, and that would be, but the whole point of Zentangle is that there would be another square over here with the same design. Sort of scoot that over. Like for instance, on my squares, I might have, and a lot of them, if you buy Zentangle books, this is how they sort of do them. You would have several squares. Just pretend it's going down and continuing. And so maybe this one, I would start that all my boxes would have the dot. Then maybe I would have a zigzag. And it would be colored in. And of course, if I took time and had a ruler and straight edge, it would be a lot easier. But I would continue that on with all my boxes. Maybe I'd come back and add another dot down here. But then all my boxes would have the same, and you would have like a whole card with that design or whatever. Anyway, that is a Zentangle. And like I said, check out the web pages. So that would be like a Zentangle going on there. Ooh, I want this one. So that's just some different ones going on. Then, of course, we all know what doodling is. Doodling is just basically you drawing anything. Maybe we want some more raindrops coming down. And maybe I have a little girl down here. If I use different colors and more patterns. No, maybe I'm not a person drawer. Not at all. Never have claimed to be. There we go. Sort of short, isn't she? It don't matter. Anyway, but you get the idea. You can do anything as a doodle. Something as simple as that. And doing some designs on your paper. What if you did that going down the side of the paper? Something like that. Something as simple as the little arrow. We all do mailing. So let's, maybe on the outside of our envelope, let's doodle us a little flying envelope. I want my envelope to have wings. I don't know. Who knows? Just doodle anything that you want. Do a little, maybe you're going to make a little scary monster, or not a scary monster, but and mine's got a little, I don't know. Could be anything that you want to do. But that is a doodle. So that's our Tuesday terms for today in honor of Melody's video. And if you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to go and watch it, because she started today building up our 7 layer challenge that she talked about in her FaceTime Friday last week. And this is some of the terms that she did, and she did a little card. So tune in and see what she's doing and get your stuff ready so that you can play with her every single Tuesday. See you later, Journalistas.